High school is an important period of education in order to get good grades, land a good college, and find a high paying job in the future. Which was obviously not what I was thinking when I walked through the gates of my high school for the first time because I was on the lookout for a boyfriend. Obviously, like many young teens brought into this world as a girl, I would stay up late fantasizing about the perfect partner. Someone who would compare me to sand or sing Taylor Swift with me.
You better stop!
But also just kids fall in love for the dumbest fucking reasons possible. It could be literally anything. Once I fell in love with a guy back in elementary school cause he knocked my food over. And then he apologized, cleaned it up, and gave me his food. Actually, never mind, that was kind of an acceptable deed to fall for. So, lesson learned, if you want someone to fall for you, knock over their food. So, new school, fresh faces. There were plenty of people to choose from, and plenty of people somehow already forming relationships. One guy's friend group even admitted to having one of the taller, more good-looking guys having a crush on me, but them being the popular guys, I figured they were probably just doing it to fuck with me, and I declined the offer. I instead set my sights on the other people in class. I was one of the shorter people in class, and there was this guy who was also one of the shorter dudes. So I'd often be near him at the start of the line every time we had flag ceremony. He was pretty smart and he was small and he would play basketball sometimes. And this guy was I believe he was shorter than me, which I found endearing. Damn, O'Hare, I kind of fuck with you. Anyways, our school has a pond and this pond has frogs in it. And there were these lovely tiny little things and I'd catch them sometimes and I'd show them to people. So now this guy who was terrified of frogs would come over, so his friends would dare him to touch the frog, and he would close his eyes, body tense, arms shaking, palms sweaty, knees weak, mom spaghetti, and touch the frog. And in that moment, I realized I had fallen in love with him. I don't even know what to say for myself. I don't have anything to say for myself. This was foreshadowing for my taste in pathetic men. Anyways, we hadn't even interacted that much at all. There was no knocking over of food and giving snacks. This guy just kind of existed in my vicinity, and I was into that, I guess. So I kept catching frogs and I kept showing it to this guy so he would touch them, which is probably one of the most neurodivergent ways of flirting ever. Nothing ever happened though because I was too pussy to make a move, aside from flirting via frog. And each time someone would ask me if I had a crush, I would say that I was ace. This was back when LGBTQ people had just begun to gain acceptance and I wasn't as educated, so I was using the wrong term. The correct term was aro. Also, I did a weird thing during my formative years wherein every time I saw someone I had a crush on, I would just avoid them. My logic was that the less that they saw me, the less likely it was that they'd see me fuck up. Because they can't see me fuck up if they don't see me at all, so... And so, obviously, all of this worked, because one day he came up to me and he told me, "Hey, Cole, I've been noticing your inability to interact with people and your overall loser core demeanor, and it's kind of hard to not fall in love with you after that. Will you marry me?" And then we kissed and rode off into the sunset on a white horse, and of course that didn't happen. Avoiding my crushes was obviously kinda dumb because that just led to less chances of interacting with them and less chances of anything happening, so of course nothing happened. But honestly, thank fucking God that I never interacted with him because my social skills in 7th grade were absolutely catastrophic. I could not talk to anyone for shit. Quick, we need to disarm the bomb! What's the passcode? Cole, what is the passcode, goddammit? Sorry, I'm shy. Which honestly, I'm not too sad about because fate brought us together again or some shit, and now a couple years later, and we're really good friends. He's kind of a jerk sometimes, but hey, what are friends for, really? So, dude, if you're watching this, I am so sorry.